Middle Ages is a term often used to describe the period in European history, roughly from the 5th to the late 15th century. Here are some key facts about this era. 1. Historical span. The Middle Ages is traditionally divided into 3 periods. Early Middle Ages, circa 500 to 1000, the High Middle Ages, circa 1000–1300, and the Late Middle Ages, circa 1300 to 1500. 2. Fall of the Western Roman Empire. The era began after the fall of the Western Roman Empire, commonly dated to 476 AD. The Eastern Roman Empire, or Byzantine Empire, continued to exist during the Middle Ages until 1453. 3. Feudal system. Society was structured around the feudal system, where land was held by nobles in exchange for military service, and peasants worked the land for their lords. 4. Manorialism. This was the economic and social system of the Middle Ages, where the manor was the basic unit of economic power. It consisted of the lord's estate and the surrounding lands worked by serfs. 5. Role of the Church. The Roman Catholic Church was a dominant force in medieval life, influencing politics, culture, and education. Monasteries and convents were centers of learning and preservation of classical knowledge. 6. Crusades. Between the 11th and 13th centuries, a series of military campaigns known as the Crusades were launched, primarily aimed at reclaiming the Holy Land from Muslim control. 7. Black Death. The bubonic plague, or Black Death, swept through Europe from 1347 to 1351, killing an estimated 1/3 of the population, which had profound effects on society and the economy. 8. Gothic architecture. The Middle Ages saw the rise of Gothic architecture, characterized by features like pointed arches, ribbed vaults, and flying buttresses. Notable examples include Notre Dame de Paris and Chartres Cathedral. 9. Chivalry and knighthood. The ideals of chivalry, including notions of gallantry, honor, and courtly love, were important in medieval society, especially among the knightly class. 10. Medieval universities. The first universities in Europe were established during the Middle Ages, such as the University of Bologna, 1088, University of Oxford, 1096, and University of Paris, 1150. 11. Literary works. This period produced significant literary works, including Dante Alighieri's Divine Comedy, Geoffrey Chaucer's Canterbury Tales, and the Arthurian Legends. 12. Decline of feudalism. The late Middle Ages saw the gradual decline of the feudal system due to various factors like the rise of trade, the growth of towns, and the impact of the 100 Years' War. 13. Technological innovations. The Middle Ages saw advancements such as the heavy plow, the windmill, and improvements in agricultural practices which contributed to population growth. 14. End of the Middle Ages. The transition from the Middle Ages to the Renaissance is marked by events such as the fall of Constantinople in 1453,